Good morning, everyone. Now, I'm really sorry I'm not in this morning. Don't worry, I'm absolutely fine. However, my family aren't. My family, my wife, my children, have all tested positive for coronavirus. I haven't. I'm absolutely fine. I'm negative. But at the minute, I'm currently in this room. This is our little snug. Meanwhile, my family are all out there. And I've continued to do lateral flows every day. So far, so good. I'm still negative. Now, they're fine as well. They've got no symptoms, but it's important that we isolate. And although I'm negative, my family are positive. I don't want to risk coming into school and giving it to anybody. So this week, I am in my snug and I'm talking to you through here. Let's start our collective worship with our guided meditation.
So no matter what's going on in your life right now, no matter how many thoughts are racing around your mind, no matter how the body's feeling, just take a moment to sit down and take a big deep breath, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. As you breathe in, a sense of taking in fresh air, the lungs expanding. As you breathe out, a sense of letting go of any stress in the body, in the mind, just feeling the muscles soften and relax. And close your eyes if you'd like to. One more, breathing deeply in through the nose and out through the mouth. And just take a moment to pause. Allow the thoughts to come and go. And then just gently opening the eyes again.
What did Jesus say? Last week I was showing some adults around school, and one of them asked me to describe our school in one word. And the word I said was belonging.
Belonging. When I asked my friends and family what they thought community was, these words came up. Family. People around us. Support. Accountability. Caring for one another. And finally, belonging. Through this class, I have found all of these words to be a true representative of what community is. Peter Block describes community as the promise of belonging that calls us to acknowledge our interdependence. To belong is to act as an investor, owner, and creator of this place. To be welcome even if we are strangers, as if we came to the right place and are affirmed for that choice. What does belonging mean, and why do we naturally strive for it? Belonging is defined as a possession or close, intimate relationship. Human beings naturally want to belong to something. A group, a career, a family, an identity. Community points us to belonging, but belonging also shows us who we truly are. The groups or identities that we belong to become a part of who we are. Someone once said, we become the people who we are around. Not because we're similar, but because we're working together. We're working towards one goal together. We're impacted by the people around us, the communities that we belong to. We're brought closer by the triumphs in our community. We're brought closer by the tragedies in our community. Whether it's a tragic event like the Greensboro Massacre that brings our community closer together, or simply showing up to a public meeting regarding your community. These examples show us the power of democracy that is needed in our community. We have to stand up for those who don't have a voice, who don't feel like they belong to their community. We have to cling to the community that we are fortunate enough to belong to. If we don't engage in our community, we will be missing out on an opportunity to not only participate and change our community, but to truly belong to it. To feel like we belong is a very powerful thing. We are stronger together. We are stronger when we feel like we belong to something instead of on our own. It gives us the initiative to engage. It gives us the drive to lead and the heart to help others within our circle. This class, PB Greensboro, and the readings and other videos that we've seen in this class have shown me that in our community we do belong. We just have to accept the invitation. Where do you belong?
See, a perfect word for our school, belonging. And that's why koinonia is one of our Christian values in school. It means belonging and fellowship. So this week in Collective Worship, our theme is community. So, what is community?
What is it? Can it be purchased, packaged, or manufactured? Is it as simple as a clump of houses ending in a quaint cul-de-sac? Schools and shopping strips close for easy access, a bank, a church, and a few roads between? Does community start on my street or yours? Is it a noun or is it a verb set in motion each and every day? Is community present at the end of our drive and just to the drive of our neighbor? How do we know where it begins? Looking at a map, there are clear, determined, refined edges where our town begins and another starts. But does a town constitute community? I suggest community unfolds in conversations over backyard fences, in porch swings, and around dining tables. It happens with a kind word and gentle touch at the bedside of a patient. It's intimate, it's communal, and it's people. Not the flat screen kind, radiating from a computer, but the warm, needy kind that take our time, effort, our resources, and aren't always convenient. Community entails joint ownership, participation, responsibility. It's authentic, compassionate, and relational. It's connected. It doesn't happen in seclusion, but in unison. It's alive. We are the community. Every day the doors open at our free clinic, Grace House Pregnancy Center, or our team teaches in a local school. We are extending grace, building relationships, building lives. We are making our community a better place, a place where hope lives, life matters, and knowledge counts. Won't you join us? Your life can make a difference.
Let's practice our harvest song. The lyrics are going to appear on the board. We're singing the chorus, and we're singing the chorus twice.
Your voice be heard in every nation, in the your throne, Lord of the harvest, Lord of the harvest, let your voice be heard in every nation, in the farthest corners of the world. Shatter the darkness, let your truth be known. Gather the nations to bow at your throne, Lord of the harvest, Lord harvest. Amen. Amen.
All right, time for a prayer. And if you'd like this prayer to be your prayer, it's Amen at the end. You're welcome to look at the candle flame, or you can put your hands and your eyes together. Dear God, bless us in our school today. Help us grow in love and kindness. Help us to learn, play, and share together. Amen. Well, that concludes our collective worship for today. Remember, work hard, be kind, look after yourselves, and I'll see you around school soon.